Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a review and demo of some new lipsticks that I found at a couple of different places. These are from the brand Black Radiance. So I got about 7 of these lipsticks and these are called the Perfect Tone lipsticks. So where I found them, I've seen them so far. Black Radiance, I found them at originally Walmart, and then depending on certain locations, some Walgreens, some Target, and then CVS as well in the Chicago area. I'm not sure, I don't have Rite Aid, you know, by me, so but maybe they might have it drugstore. This is definitely a very actually affordable drugstore brand. These lipsticks were $2, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch and swatch them and review them for you guys because $2. They kind of reminds me of the price of maybe say like the Wet n Wild. The pigmentation of these is actually really nice. The other thing that I like about these is they're extremely moisturizing. They glide on so nicely on the lips. Definitely moisturizing. Did not dry out my lips. So I bought 7 colors and I just want to tell you a couple things about them before I kind of show you guys the swatches. $2. They're pretty affordable. Find them at the drugstore. The only thing is because they are very moisturizing for these deeper colors, I would definitely say, you know, use a lip liner so it doesn't get, you know, everywhere. In general, when you're going to wear bright colors, which is basically most of the colors I'm going to show you guys, I would definitely suggest wearing a lip liner, especially if they are a very creamy consistency. Because they are a very creamy consistency, I would also say that they're not going to last forever on the lips. When wearing, I know, one of the lighter colors, because, you know, I'm not going to wear this color to work during the work day. I wore this like the mauvey dusty pink one. And I would say it lasted me 4.5 hours before application. I was also eating because people like to bring in donuts and bagels in the morning at my office. So I was eating in between. Had I not eaten, I would say it would last me a good like 5.5 hours, which isn't bad. For $2, a $2 lipstick, 4 hours with eating in between. If your office isn't as friendly as mine and likes to fatten you up like mine, then it'll definitely last a lot longer. So that's not bad, you know, for $2. I feel like it kind of reminds me of, say, like the lasting power of, say, the Wet n Wild lipsticks, the original kind of ones, for about $2 as well. So you can't beat that. Honestly, I would say if you're someone who really likes to experiment with color, these like brighter type of colors, but you don't want to spend $16 on a lipstick, I would check one of these out for about $2 because I feel like their lipsticks are definitely more playful, a lot more colorful. They have the reds, they have the pinks, they have this, I fell in love with this purple for $2. Yeah, I'm going to pick that up really easily, really comfortable on the lips. And especially, you know, Black Radiance, you know, it's a line for women of color, so these are going to be really pigmented and they are going to pop. So I love brands like that for like women of color, like Milani, you know, they have the brands like Iman and now like Black Radiance. If you want to pop a color, these are really nice lipsticks, and for the affordable price, I would definitely check them out. So I'll start now that I've done the review, I'll start the swatches so you guys can see some of the colors that I picked out, and they have so many more, but these are some that I was kind of gravitating towards. They had a lot of browns on there, so if you are women of color, a lot deeper, I think those are going to be more like, you know, those neutral nudes on you. For me, they're definitely going to come out brown. But if you are darker skin tone, definitely check out this brand. You know, this is definitely something for, you know, women of color in general, so you have a nice pop color on your lips. So the first color that I have here, this is 5115, and for all the colors I'll make sure to add the name on the bottom if I can find it online. They have certain ones, but 5115, this is the one I wear for work. From all the ones that I got, this is kind of the only one I can wear for work, but it's really nice, a dusty rose type of color. So this really nice neutral pink for those of you who might be looking for it. Sorry for flicking you off. The next color that I have on my lips, this is 5112, and this is a really nice purple. I'm in love with this color. This is going to be really great for the spring and summertime. This is really great, radiant violet purple. It's a purple, but I feel like, you know, it looks nice. I definitely like the color of this. I would definitely say go by the packaging, you know, of the actual lipstick as opposed to maybe the sticker that it has on it, because if you look at the sticker and the color of this lipstick, definitely does not look the same. The next color is 5004, and this actually reminded me with a swatch of kind of like Urban Decay's Jilted, except I would say this one's a little bit pinker. What kind of reminded me of the Urban Decay Jilted is because it kind of has like little shimmery specks to it, but it's nothing too crazy. It's just so really nice, wearable, bright, you know, magenta pink for your lips. The next one is 5014. This is a red, so if you're someone who definitely likes reds, I would definitely check this one out. It's not a very dark red. This is pretty nice, a bright red, which I feel like is going to be very nice and suitable for the summertime. It's not too dark, but it's a nice bright red. And then in case you wanted a purple that's a little bit deeper, this one is 5117. So you can see this is definitely a deeper purple as opposed to the other kind of brighter purple that I'm wearing on my lips right now. But hey, if that's your taste, this actually 5117, this deeper purple, actually kind of reminds me of one of Milani's matte glam, that new matte color that came out. So if you felt like $6 was too expensive and you'd rather just experiment with two, and or if you felt like you weren't a fan of a matte lipstick, I would definitely check this one out instead. This next one is 5016. So for those of you who wanted more of a deeper red, more of a burgundy red as opposed to that other red that I swatched in the beginning, this is definitely a really nice kind of like wine colored red. So this is going to be really nice for the evenings or even for like the fall or just, you know, during the daytime, whatever floats your boat. And then the last color that I have here is 5033. So for my super vampy, you know, super dark kind of ladies that you love those dark colors, I would definitely check this one out. This is definitely like a deep wine type of like oxblood color. So if you, hey, if that's what you're digging, go for it. So those are all the colors that I picked up. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick review and swatches on the lips of these lipsticks. Hey, if you're looking for some colors to experiment with, you can't go wrong with $2. And then guess what? I bought 7 lipsticks, $2 each for $14, and the price of a MAC lipstick is about what, $16. So yeah, that's not a bad deal. If you're just someone who likes to play around with lipstick and say, you know, you don't get, you know, every day of the week to wear different bright colors, but you want to kind of, you know, sass it up maybe after 5 o'clock or on the weekends, and definitely check these out. These are really comfortable. Yeah, you're gonna have to apply. They're not gonna last you all day, but then again, that's because they are moisturizing. But you know, if I have to apply like 2 or 3 times a day, that doesn't really bother me. And I don't know, for me personally, there's something about applying lipstick that I actually really enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.